everybody, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be doing some mob farms. So we're going to do a creeper farm and a skeleton farm. And that is what we're going to be doing for this video. Apologies about the rain. It's raining a lot. So now we're just exchanging the back piece of this for a piece of obsidian, because that takes longer to break than wood. So now when we mine the cobblestone generator, it will not get, the back won't get broken when we get a faster pickaxe, which is really useful. But so just going to mine here, just get a bunch of cobblestone, because for the mob farm we need a bunch of cobblestone. So it's similar to the sheep farm. It's just so the mob's gonna go into lava and then they'll burn. The thing with the creepers is they swim to the surface of the lava just as they're about to go and die, and so for mob drops that's usually worse. Like the mob's drops are usually worse. So it's kind of annoying, but you can put like slabs above so that they can't swim up, and so they just fit in, but it won't obviously work for like things like baby zombies. As you can see here, I'm starting the farm, and I'm just building down using a water source. As like you can see, it's really useful having these water sources just to go down, and then we can just build it along here. I don't know what this glitch is. It goes, and the water just like it makes me hover above, and I don't know why it's like that. It's really confusing. I don't understand why. But right here, I'm just starting the mob farm. So just try use the slabs, because the slabs, if you use bottom half slabs, it stops the mobs from spawning on those blocks. So as you can see, I've gone up a little bit. That's because I'm building the lower part is the base of the farm, and then we're going to go and have the upper part, the higher part, is going to be where the mob farm is. You can see it's quite close, but we're not going to have zombies, so the mobs aren't going to get, the villagers aren't going to get scared. So we should be fine. I'm just building this in a, so usually they'll be about 5 by 5. I don't remember exactly how big they are, this one is, but it's just, so I'm building an exterior wall around the farm, and then I am going to, so you can just see here, placing dirt there, and then I can go carry on around the corners, because then we don't have to do the corners, because it's not exactly going to do anything. Leaving that door there just so I can access the farm when I need to. And as you can see, I'm just building up the wall here, because it needs to be built up. And then the mobs won't be able to spawn outside the farm. On a world that another time that I've made this, it does go and the mobs spawn outside. I haven't noticed it with this one yet, but on other builds that I've made it with, I have seen that that's happened. As you can see, I've run out of cobblestone, because it's surprising actually how quick you can run out of blocks. It's quite surprising. But we're just going to get some more cobblestone, because then we can get some more finish the farm, because the farm will be really useful, because later on I'm going to make a sugarcane farm, and then I'm going to get rockets and an elytra, and then when we fall off, well, we won't fall off, and so that's really useful. The amount of times that I've played one block and fallen off with when I've got the elytra, and then save myself with the elytra. Really, so the elytra is really useful. Definitely get an elytra if you play the one block, because then you won't fall off, because you can always put protection 4 and stuff on your pants and your boots and your helmet, and then you still barely take any damage with protection 4 on all your armor. So right now I'm just making the hoppers for the farm, so that we can collect the drops. So it does take a lot of iron hoppers, especially when you're on one block. You don't get iron all the time, and so yeah, it's not ideal, but it would be nice if we got some more iron. Anyways, right now I'm just going to sleep here, because on one block for some reason it's a little laggy on my computer. It gets really laggy, and so it just, when it rains, it gets really laggy, so that's why I'm going to bed when it rains. So now we're just getting along here. The villagers are always a pain. They always get in your way, but they're really useful because you can get mending and stuff from them, as I've said before. They give you mending. So as you can see here, I'm just doing this, and then the hoppers are going to feed into a chest, which all the mob drops are going to go in there. As you can see there, even without an elytra, you can still save yourself using water, but it's a lot easier when you have an elytra because you can just fly off. I do notice now I have a shulker box in my chests, which I haven't actually used. I don't know why I haven't got my elytra yet, but I just didn't notice that when I was playing, so that's just explaining that, in case you were wondering why I haven't got the elytra from the shulker box yet. That's why. So now I'm just going and building a little sign thing just so that the lava doesn't spill everywhere, and then it'll turn the stuff into water. But as you can see, just put those there, and then all the lava pours everywhere. That's useful. And so just going to put a slab there. The reason that the lava's not going in the right spot is because there was that exit there, so it's going to the lowest point, so that's why. But now just get the water, the lava, and now we can get out. Poor cat. So we're going to get out, we're going to open that section, so we're going to put a chest right there where those hoppers are, and then we're going to, as you can see, I'm just making a staircase up so that I can put those spawners in, and then it is difficult because the skeletons then go and shoot you while you're trying to put the other skeletons in, so you kind of have to be quick about it, but it's really, you need to make sure you're putting it in the right place, otherwise you just waste them, so you need to be careful about that. As you can see, just getting the spawners down, and then I'm going to stand back in my little spot, and so you can see, get the skeleton in, and then we can go and try to get those in, but skeletons just shooting me every single time, which isn't useful. As you can see, there we go, we've got all those skeletons and creepers in, and eventually we will get stone and stuff. As you can see, I'm just chucking those slabs down on the sides, because otherwise the drops don't get collected. That's why I'm doing that. So now I'm just placing some blocks under here. It's really cool how you can go and place those blocks there. Alright, if you crouch, you can get just enough to place a block underneath the slab. In Java Edition, obviously, you can go and use trapdoors to make you go halfway down, but to make you swim. But with Bedrock Edition, you can't do that. So that's why. But placing a block, just crouching, you're able to place the slab underneath. Obviously, you can use regular blocks, but I didn't have any cobblestone on me, so I didn't. Right now, just looking for some chests, because then I can get those chests down in the mob farm. So now I'm just getting a chest and going down into the mob farm to place that. So put the chest right there, and you can see all the stuff just filters into the box, and so that's really nice. As you can see, I've built a little wall around the farm, just so that if a creeper, a skeleton finds a hole, then they can, in the farm, if they hit me, they won't knock me off. So as you can see, I've already got 7 bones, which is really useful. I found that it's like 2 stacks of bones for 16 emeralds, so that would be 8 stacks for a mending book. So yeah. So right now I'm just trying to get this villager head to be in the right spot, but he's not going. So I'm just come up here, and I'm going to make an armor stand, because then we can make ourselves a little villager, a villager that will never move. So you're gonna just go. I was just messing around a little bit here. You're just gonna smelt this, and it's really irritating how you can't smelt stone in a blast furnace. It's quite irritating, but I mean, I wish you could. It would be really useful, because then you wouldn't have to go and get a new furnace. Like, you have a blast furnace, because they cook things faster, and they smelt things faster, I guess is the right thing to say. They don't cook things, they smelt things. They smelt faster, but then the furnace just is the only thing that can, so glass, stone, smooth stone, they're the only ones that can smelt that sort of stuff, so that's kind of annoying. But we're just gonna go, and this is sheep. Don't understand why those sheep all have to crowd in one spot. There's in one of my worlds that I have, there's a pigs spawner inside an area, and then they all go into this one area, and they like all crowd, and then I just go over there and I kill them all. And I get a bunch of XP, which is really useful. So that's really nice. Later on, I also want to make these Kelp Farms, so basically, not a kelp farm, sorry, you can't get kelp in this. So a cactus farm and a bamboo farm. And now I realise my mistake, I didn't make smooth stone. I need smooth stone. Another thing would be being able to smelt slabs. So going and putting the slabs in the furnace, and then going, and they smelt in the furnace, and they turn into the next stage. So if you get some half slabs, so cobblestone, half slabs, and then they go and they turn into stone half slabs, and then the stone half slabs you can smelt and turn them into smooth stone half slabs, and so that would be useful, but it's not a thing, so we just have to do something else. And so now I realise I need to do it all over again. It's just messing it up, but it's weird anyway. So we're just gonna get some slabs and some other things. So you can see I'm just making the stone cutter, and then we will be able to only need 1 slab instead of 6 slabs. So then if we need to, we can just, because it's kind of annoying that you have to have 6 slabs in the when you make it. So with this, you can just put the 1 piece of smooth stone in, and you get 2 slabs, which is useful. Though maybe you shouldn't get 2 slabs, because if you're doing it this way, maybe you should only get 1. Maybe that would make more sense, because you're not having to use as many pieces. I don't know. It's just a bit of something to think about. So we're just making this armor stand, and then I'm going to make some armor for the armor stand. And now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this villager thing. The villager doesn't want to. I don't want it to hold it though. I want it to actually, you know what I mean. Don't want it to actually have the head on top. I don't want it to be holding the head. So we're just going to put the head. So this head is going to go up there, and then the armor stand goes down there, and you can see the head kind of matches up. There's a little bit of a gap, but it almost matches up. And then we're just going to make some armor here, and then we've got 5 pieces left, which would be for the helmet, but the villager has the head. So it's not exactly, we don't want it to be used as, we don't need a helmet, we've got the head. So as you can see, I'm just putting the armor on, then I'm going to get the sword, change its position, which you can do by crouching and then left clicking, just in case you're wondering. Or if you're using an Xbox controller, it's left trigger. So now we have our little villager down there. So now we're actually coming close to the end of the video now. So I'm just getting some stuff done, and then we're going to end the video there, because we don't need loads of, I'm going to keep these videos relatively short. So this one's around 15 minutes, 16 minutes. So we're just going to we're just getting a sign here. And then we're going to name the villager. And he's going to be called Bob. Yes. We're going to name him Bob. And yes, I realize we have a sign in our inventory, but I don't realize this. And so I now have made another extra 3 signs when I do not need the extra 3 signs. But now I'm just going to go and place this sign down. And I'm going to name it Bob the Villager, as you can see. And now we have Bob the Villager, and he's the king of all the villagers. So, I think that's enough for today. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will upload the next video around next Wednesday. I'm trying to upload the videos each Wednesday, and as you can see, I messed up the name. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.